Happy Friday. Good morning, DBS. How are you guys doing? Oh yes, we are here again in your company, waking up on a beautiful Friday morning, WTF. Let's see what Kendall's got in the newsroom, and we'll be back.
Good morning. The Archdiocese of Castries is celebrating the 125th anniversary of the solemn blessing of the Castries Cathedral, now known as the Minor Basilica of the Immaculate Conception.
The work actually started much earlier, in 1894, when Father Tapon, who is known for St. Mary's College, and he's the builder of the cathedral, he took a loan of £3,000, took the plunge, and said, look, we have to really replace the original church. And with that began the idea of establishing what would eventually become the largest church of its type in the English-speaking Caribbean. So it is really, now it's the Basilica, but before that it was just a church, and then became a cathedral, but it's the largest in the Caribbean.
In 2025, the Roman Catholic Church will be celebrating the Jubilee year. Pope Francis has declared 2024 as the year of prayer in preparation for the Jubilee celebrations. During Sunday's celebratory Mass, the Church will launch the Ignite the Flame of Prayer Pray for a Friend initiative. In other news, in excess of 2,000 students have begun the final leg of the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, or CPEA. Over a two-day period, the students undertook examinations which will determine the next steps in their educational journey.
I also want to extend greetings to our students on behalf of our minister, who is out on business, but of course he does send his regards to our students and our teachers. To our teachers, I really want to congratulate our teachers. They've done a remarkable job preparing the students, the teachers, the principals, and our assessment unit. Our registrar and her team have gone all out to ensure that everything is in place for today. And it is evident as we go around that everything is in place. So we wish our students all the very best today.
Today, Friday, is World Hypertension Day, and the Ministry of Health is highlighting the importance of monitoring blood pressure while it attempts to raise awareness to the scores of St. Lucians living with high blood pressure or hypertension. 2019 survey results estimate that approximately 2 out of 5 St. Lucians have hypertension.
In St. Lucia, about 40% of people with hypertension have their condition under control. Now, this is concerning since uncontrolled hypertension is the most common preventable cause of strokes and heart attacks, which are the second and third leading causes of death, respectively, here in St. Lucia. This year's theme is Measure Your Blood Pressure Accurately, Control It, Live Longer. Since high blood pressure does not usually cause symptoms, let us all measure our blood pressure regularly at home or at our healthcare providers, including at healthcare facilities, where accurate or validated blood pressure monitors are available.
From August 1st, the minister says patients can access antihypertensive medicines available at the wellness centers free of charge. Additionally, through the performance-based financing project, lab tests are also provided at no cost at select wellness centers. He says the government of St. Lucia is working through the Universal Health Coverage Program to make available free laboratory testing for all hypertensives and diabetics at all wellness centers. The government says work on the new Northern Divisional Police Headquarters is progressing steadily. On October 23, 2023, the government of St. Lucia turned the sword for the long-awaited project initiated in 2016. On December 1, 2023, construction finally began, and 6 months later, the project is moving forward with steady momentum.
From 2017, you speak about a situation where your men and women and the police force are working in conditions that were not fit for people to work in. I remember coming here in 2021 and visiting the Grosvenor police station and apologizing to the officers for the conditions under which they worked. And from 2017, a government has had that opportunity to improve the conditions of work for these men and women. They refuse to do it.
The government says the $35.9 million initiative is a vital investment in law enforcement infrastructure, addressing the persistent challenge of insufficient and unsuitable facilities for police officers. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Wonderful. Thank you, Kendall. We need to take a short break. We're coming right back. Today, there's going to be a three-part conference put on by the SJC, well, past students of the class of 95 of the SJC, all in an effort again to continue to raise funds so that it could sustain the programs within the school. Shamalin Sidoni John, we caught up with her. You know, whenever we meet this lady, it's always a wonderful time. Listen, she has fashion on lock. All you like to tell me about fashion, she has an eye for details. You see the little details, it's all in the details. Oh gosh, girl. Well, we both learning, you know. That's right. That being said, we could switch when we finish this interview because I want that dress. How are you, Sham?
I'm good, honey. What's about you? It's always wonderful to see you. I really do mean that, you know.
Thank you, honey. We're here to talk about good things again. Of course, yes. SJC, the 170th is not yet over. Now, that's the thing we admire about you guys. And I'm speaking, a lot of y'all doesn't want to say it, but I'll say it for us. We admire the way the past pupils of the SJC is very, very committed to ensuring the sustainability of the school and the growth of the school. You guys really do go all out to put effort into ensuring that you play your part.
Thank you.
And it's admirable.
Thank
and
you.
Here you are again. Class of 95 is at it. Let's talk about it.
Yes, so class of 95 decided that it was important to celebrate the women, St. Lucian women, and the contribution that they've made towards St. Lucia and the rest of the world holistically. So because of that, we decided that we wanted to do a three-part series, lecture series called Let's Assemble. And Let's Assemble is synonymous with SJC. You know, every morning we came together for assembly, for togetherness, to pray. So this will be a three-part series, panel discussion, however you want to call it. The first one will be on Friday, starting at 5:30, where we will be, our theme basically is celebrating St. Lucian women and the contribution that we have made. And notice we said St. Lucian women. Yes, part of the panelists would be past students of SJC, but we really want to celebrate St. Lucian women as a whole and the role that they've made towards economic development, towards households, towards family, towards communities. So we've put together an amazing lineup of women from various women who've contributed tremendously towards society in banking. Right. You know, we have Mary Popo, we have cultural activists like June Frederick, we have Dame Paulette Louise, we have our keynote speaker June Suma, we have Bree, who's currently a student, and we've just incorporated Malika, who's an entrepreneur and a farmer. So even though it is St. Joseph's Convent past pupil, we're encouraging everybody to come, past, present, and men and women as well. Right. Because we do acknowledge the role that our fathers, our brothers, our friends have contributed towards us, you know. And everybody is invited, Maureen. It's free? It is free. Absolutely free. Okay. However, you can make a donation. Okay. And that part is really important. You could donate online. We're not limiting you. So if you're in the diaspora, join us live on Facebook, right? And we will be sharing a link where you could make a donation. And if you're attending, it's going to be at St. Joseph's Convent, Sister Mary Clare Auditorium, recently renamed. Come, you know, Friday afternoon from 5:30. Come and engage. Come and have a conversation. Be part of it. And it's important to show up as women leaders, so that our future leaders could see themselves in us. That's important. If we continue to be invisible, how can they aspire to be even better? Absolutely. You understand, leaders? So we're inviting everybody, friends, family, stakeholders, allies of St. Joseph's Convent who really want to see the institution continue to grow and who really want to ensure that we create a ground for our women leaders.
Absolutely. All right. So Friday, we're on to
Friday from 5:30 p.m. Let's assemble St. Lucia. Let's assemble everyone around the world online as well as in person at the Sister Marie Claire Auditorium at St. Joseph's Convent.
something. And let's donate.
And let's donate.
I love it. Thank
Let's
you so
donate.
much.
Yes.
Thank you, Shamaline.
Yes.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
And maybe I'll see you there. Why not?
Exactly.
Well, over the years, we've fostered a wonderful partnership with Crave the band out of Barbados, and it's only fitting that the Carnival is coming back around again that we tapped in with Avery. Avery is from Crave the band. Carnival. We're heading into July. Carnival is in our mind. We wrapped up our jazz and we full swing ahead for Carnival. You know we love Babel around here. I've got here with me Avery. Avery is from the Crave Carnival Band. He's going to break it all down for us. This is their 5th year aligning with St. Lucia's Carnival. So this is not no strange place for Avery and the Crave Band. Now, Avery, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How is it going?
Oh, it's up and running. You know, things are going well. Looking forward to another successful year. We've done we added some locations, so we're a little stretched right now, but we're looking forward to St. Lucia the first up right now.
Wonderful. Now, Avery, just for perspective, we want to make sure we get this thing going in that light, so persons can be more enlightened. Tell us a little bit about the Crave Band, because you're operating out of Barbados, right? But you have aligned with a lot of Caribbean islands and their carnival. So tell us a little bit about Crave and tell us a little bit about that vision and that mission. What is it Crave is trying to achieve?
Well, when we first started, 2014, our mission was real simple. We're going to bring crop over to Barbados, or we're going to take Barbados, or you're going to take it to Barbados, or Barbados will come to us. One or the other. Take which way you want to. So that was our mission statement when we started. So when we first got into the carnival game, we felt as though there weren't, enough Americans and other countries coming into Barbados. So we felt like, okay, maybe we need to go outside and bring them to Barbados. So in that thought process, when we looked around and we said, okay, what's the best way to do it? We've been to America, went back home to American, did launches there and try to promote Barbados there. Then we figured, okay, well, let's take it one step further. Let's go into the neighboring islands and do the same there and introduce them to Barbados or Barbados to them. And believe it or not, St. Lucia was the second partner we did under that umbrella. We're now at 9, but St. Lucia was our second. So St. Lucia is like our next home, right next door. We've been doing it for some time, and we love St. Lucia.
Right. You have been aligned with different carnival bands. This is your 5th year in the St. Lucian ground. So you have been aligned with different bands before. This year around, you aligned with the Zuvo Carnival Band. Tell us a little bit about what is the experience you're going to be bringing for this year's carnival.
Well, Zuvo is one of our best partners. Shamili and Lamar, they've done a great job in terms of events and putting out, great events, great costumes, and an overall great experience. I think what you're going to see this year is that this is now a family affair. Now we've passed that test. We've dated each other for some time. So now that we can share information more openly, because now we're doing the same things in and out of St. Lucia. So now the relationship has gotten better with us, which in turn now makes a better situation for the customer. So we're sharing information now in terms of what we found in and out of St. Lucia and how it can make their brand better, how it's going to correspond over to the customer. And bringing that overall experience. Because, you know, sometimes we get caught in our own ways, like, you know, this is how we've seen it done in a certain way for X amount of years. But then when you got to go outside of your market and see what other bands and other entities are doing, you start to bring that stuff back to your home and say, okay, well, if we just tweak this a little bit, now the overall experience becomes that much grander. And I think what they've been doing, because we've done it together now, is going to other markets and seeing what works, where could we improve in terms of food and lunch and experience and the overall road experience. How can we make that better based on all the things that we've seen outside of solution? So I think this year is going to be a great year for that.
All right. Are you going to be what is it? One section we can hope to see on the road with Zuvo? Or do you have a number of sections? And how can one be a part of it? How can one sign up?
We typically keep it to one section when we do the outside markets. As you know, crop overs 2 weeks later, just about, you know, on August 5th. So we try to keep it one section just to not overwhelm ourselves. Because the end result is to make sure the customer gets what they paid for and what they need. So what we do, we make sure that our customer comes first and we actually hit that target and hit that goal and make sure that costume is exactly as what they see in the images. So that is our main goal, and we've achieved that. We're actually already in production. If you want, there's still some limited spaces left. If you would like to be a part of that Ailey section, we call it, in Solution, then you can just go to createtheband.com, and you can sign up there as well, directly with our page.
Wonderful.
Or Zuvo's page. You can go right to Zuvo Carnival Band and sign up directly with them for the Ailey section.
Wonderful. Any final words from you?
Yes. Solution, let's get it going, guys. Listen, Solution has one of the best markets for Carnival. And we believe that's what we entered Solution, is that the vibe you get from Solution is a match. What's that hill they run up on when they go up on the hill and they break the limbs and they run? I'm not.
The Red Hill.
The
Red Hill, it's called.
So the road is nothing but vibes in Solution. You can't wait to get there.
Wonderful. Well, Avery, we look forward to hosting you again for another year on the island of St. Lucia.
Definitely looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
For having us.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Suzanne from Studio Fit and Healthy 911 and myself, Shani, from SocaCize St. Lucia. Let's get ready to flaunt with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a cardio soca jam routine to Plaque by Umpa and Servants. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna dip in our laundry basket and hang out the clothes. Let's go. Down, up, down, up, down. Let's go. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna lunge and squat. Let's go. Lunge. Squat. Squat. Right. Yes. Keep going. Chest up. Right. 4, 3. In our hands, we wash it. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Position no black. Hey, 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 hey. Next load, next load. Down and let's go. Woo. Now wash it. Clean. You're bending skills. Giving chills. 4, 3, 2. Lunge. Squat. Yes. Aha. Washing the form, make sure your knees strong. When you bend down, or you squat down. 4, 3, 2, wash it, wash it. It make it black, 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 black. Position no black, 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 black. One body go black, 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 black. Take that out, black, 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 black. Let's go. Squeaky, clean. Now wash it, clean. You're bending skills, giving chills. Squeaky, clean. 3, 2, Yes, you can go. Watch it, watch it. Hey. Squeaky. Now wash it, clean. You're bending skills, giving chills. 4, 3, 2. You know it. Make sure you're strong when you bend down. Now if you can't go too low, that's okay. Step it. Good. When you bend down. 4, 3. Last load, last load. Make it black, 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 black. Position now black, 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 black. And when you go now black, 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 black. Mate that out black, 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 black. Woo! That was this morning's session. We hope you are feeling sexy, sultry, and strong. Do remember to flaunt today.
Wonderful. Well, that is our Friday show. I hope you're going out and have an amazing weekend and be safe over the weekend for me, please and thanks. Walk with patience at all time. Be mindful of each other.